Specifically, it's helpful to see memes as a genre in terms of three different categories. I borrowed Jenkins' term spreadable media because I think that all memes start out as anything that you can spread. Just because you put a picture on social media and add some text to it doesn't necessarily make it a meme. That's my whole point. That's why I think it's helpful to see that internet memes, once they become internet memes, they start out as spreadable media, which means that anything basically could become a meme. It liberates kind of any kind of digital item could hypothetically become a meme. But it can only become a meme once it's been messed with. And once it's been remixed, once it's been changed in some small or large way, it becomes what I like to call an emergent meme. Now, an emergent meme might sound like a overly technical term, but I think it's helpful to see it as moving from the membrane of spreadable media to closer to the meme as we might think of them as internet memes. So there has to be a middle category, and that is the emergent meme, that once this emergent meme is adopted and shared and distributed rapidly and diffused online, and then those other emergent memes are remixed further, it then becomes a meme, an internet meme, once it catches on and once it's spread and the remixes themselves are remixed. It's an iterative process. And I think it's very helpful to look at Anthony Giddens' concept of structuration. It basically just suggests that agents, human beings, interact with social systems, physical and metaphorical social systems, and that it's a recursive, iterative process that agent influences social system influences agent, and so on. But I think that's exactly what's happening with memes, right? You can't have a meme, like I said before, without some kind of a reaction from participatory digital culture. So further, beyond looking at internet memes as a genre of online communication, I believe that they are, but sort of within that concept, what defines that concept is that memes are artifacts of participatory digital culture. And I'm using Jenkins' term here of participatory culture. I'm adding to it participatory digital culture, right? So as an artifact, memes possess three characteristics, right? They're virtually physical, or they possess virtual physicality, rather. And all that means is that it's cognitive and digital, right? It exists in the digital world as well as it exists within your mind. This is an attribute of a meme. It also has social and cultural attributes, meaning that we respond to internet memes in such a way that the nature of our response is connected to what we feel about political movement or cultural movement, pop culture, and so those messages are the ways that we would respond to it in terms of remix or sharing whatever, very likely have something to do with the culture in which we inhabit. And finally, they demonstrate purposeful production and consumption. Not just production and consumption, not just the fact that people are producing and consuming memes, but it's purposeful. It's purposeful because people have a need for silliness, people have a need to critique some governmental structure, or a movement, or they want to, maybe it's a charity organization, or maybe people just want to have fun. But there's some kind of a purpose connected to it. It's not random. It's conscious, it's willing, it's intentional. I don't think that virality, media virality, is random, although I suppose that it might possess a tinge of it. I wonder what you guys think about that. Regarding the Russia-Ukraine memes that I did, a study I did, it's an article under review at the moment. But what I would say about that is that I definitely saw the same process of spreadable media, emergent meme, but it was much shorter, much shorter period of time. And I suspect the reason why that is so is because the pro-West, anti-Kremlin, or pro-EU, anti-Putin memes definitely seemed that they were very much informed by how Americans, or how memes in, let's say, an American context, or dare I say a Western context, are constructed. The memes that are decidedly pro-Putin, anti-West, um, that they're very much anti-EU or pro-Kremlin, pro-Medvedev, and so on. Those memes, which I called directionally Russian, they seem to be their own brand. They didn't really seem to follow a lot of what we would consider, say, like the image macro. You have an image, you're setting up the joke up here, and you have the punchline at the bottom. They didn't really do that as much. There were patterns, and I did see themes and so on, and you'll have to read the article once it's published. But what that process taught me is that we can use the concept of directionality. So memes that were directionally Russian, like I said, those were sort of pro-Putin, anti-US, anti-West, anti-EU. The memes that were directionally Ukrainian were memes that were decidedly anti-Putin, pro-West, pro-EU, and so on. I want to thank you for allowing me to contribute to this panel. Very much thank you to Lemore and Ryan for reaching out to me, and thank you for letting me do this video. Thank you.